we're back, but it's no longer just a wall. Whoa, look at that. I mean, I'm really close to it, but so there is that big box that was on the floor. There's some smaller boxes. There's another box that has bubble wrap. There's some more boxes. So it wasn't big enough to hold everything. I do still have some boxes, but those will be able to easily go into these shelves once I reorganize them. So the height of this is about 6'6", 6'5" off the floor, which is fantastic. And you can see, kind of angle the camera. I rounded the corner a little bit just so it wasn't so, I don't know, square against the wall is fine. Square sticking out into the room, I don't know, it's just kind of, I don't know, I didn't like it. So I just rounded the corner real quick. Of course, I didn't get any video of me making the silly thing, but really, there wasn't much to it. I mean, it was just a big long board that was 8 feet long. I cut off 4'6" rounded the corner, and brought it in here and screwed it on. So there really wasn't much to tell. This big white box and this big brown box, they're super light. Like they're there's almost nothing to them, but they're big, so they take up a lot of room. So getting them off the floor is fantastic. Now I said that board was 8 feet long, and this is 4'6", so I'll have about 3'6". I was thinking about putting another shelf above the window, but I mean, that's all that would go on it. I don't think we need to go that far. Maybe for something else. I mean, or I could. I mean, this is a bit big and wide to use for the dog bowls too. I have some melamine. It's particle board covered with like a white plastic. I have some melamine boards that will use for the dog dishes. Speaking of dogs, there's an Owen. Hi, Owen. How you doing? Look at that happy tail go. It is just about walk time. So Owen's here. We got the door open because it's a nice cool day. It's raining, and they're just about. They just finished eating, and about to go for walks. So, anyways, just wanted to show you the shelf and the stuff that's on it. I mean, it's full from one end right to the other, and then in the middle here, yeah, there's a box of boxes, and this is actually a big box of large envelopes. So, anyways, that's this update. Pretty short, but we'll keep going with the stuff that's going. The next thing that'll happen is I'll move a table in here, just a temporary table. So I can have some printers going for a little bit, and then probably not going to be any more handiwork, if that's the right word, for another week till next weekend. And then next weekend we'll do the dog water bowls. I've got to go get brackets. I had these ones. I mean, they're not the prettiest, but they work. I have to go get brackets for the dog water or dog food shelf. So I'll do that this week, and then next weekend will be the construction of that. We've got. Hey, buddy, watch out! Thank you. So down the hallway here, there's no real change here. Still got this empty spot here, and then it's a big mess. Everything's always seems to be a mess, but the mess keeps moving. So the dog bowl's there, dishwasher, yep. So we'll get that there. That'll clean up these things off the floor, and then I got to figure out somewhere to put these cases of drinks and get rid of them. I don't want to put them under the bench here, because if you see it, there's the robotic vacuum, and it needs a couple feet on either side in order to work properly. So we'll get we'll look at Owen while I finish talking. So I'll leave that empty and open, and yeah, Owen keeps moving. He's coming closer to me. He wants attention. Hi, buddy. So anyways, that's it for this update. We'll carry on with the next one, which will be the food and moving the table into the back room. I'll set up the printers, and oh yes, I stopped petting you. I'm so very sorry. If you didn't see it, he was pawing me. I'll set up the printers, and I'll set them up to print something so you can actually see some progress and what it does, and a little bit how it works. It's not fast. I'm telling you that right now. It's not something, you know, we can sit there and make a 5-minute video and have something printed. Well, we could if it's really small, but the things that I'm going to print are probably going to print for 8, 12, 16 hours potentially. So things can take a while. Now, there's other things that, you know, you can print very quickly, but yeah. Anyways, I'll give you an update, and maybe I'll take some in the middle. Yeah, yes, that's my hand. I'm not eatable. I'm not food. Maybe I'll take some stills or something so you can see the progress on the 3D printer. The ones that are in that room are called the Ender 3 S1 Pro. If anybody wanted to know what they were. I'm sure most of you really don't know what that is, and you may not care, but I need to know what they are. And then we'll get Owen his walkies here. Oh, he's coming up for stretches. So we'll get Owen his walkies here. We'll get going, and I'll stop the video here. Take a selfie with somebody you love today, and we'll see you next time. Hey, don't grab my shirt. You're awesome.